Today is an important day. It's the end of July. Today is July 29th. Important day because we're planting our fall food plots. And rain's supposed to be coming in tomorrow. So it'll help set these seeds, good soil contact, hopefully quick germination, and get things growing. And in a couple of weeks, should be good for browse. The whole point in doing this and not doing this in the spring is to create a pattern of deer using this area leading up to archery season. Archery season is the beginning of October in this area where we're planting today. And so we create that usage, and they create patterns, and they're moving through these areas naturally already, but it only enhances it even more. Which brings up a good point that someone mentioned to me, was the fact that, well, you're planting all this food, isn't that cheating? Why are you doing that? Why don't you hunt the deer in their natural environment? Well, if anybody knows anything about hunting, and if you're watching this, you probably know a little bit of something. Hunting deer in their natural environment isn't easy to begin with. And it might simplify things, it might make it, quote, easier, but the point is we want to provide for the deer, we want to enhance movement patterns that already exist, and we improve habitat for them, which will last hopefully all the way into winter. What I'm planting today is a mix of forage oats and Austrian winter peas. A little bit of clover and stuff I have left over, I mixed in with it just to get some use out of it so it doesn't go to waste. That's on this plot. There's some internal bedding areas that I'm going to put some seed down in, and we'll just do clover with that. This is a plot that I don't want to say plowed. I created a device that basically scrapes up the surface maybe a couple inches on top and loosens it up, sort of like a rake that you pull with an ATV. So I'm not really plowing it. I wanted to mix in lime that I put on earlier this year and make sure it's evenly distributed. What I'll do after I'm finished putting out the seed is I'll roll it with the ATV and make sure the seed's compacted into the ground as best as possible. So forage oats, peas will be the main thing here. I'll follow it up around Labor Day with winter rye, and we'll put down 200 pounds per acre. I only have a quarter acre that I'm planting, so 50 pounds. And for the oats, about 40-50 pounds an acre. So I'm going to do 10 pounds because it's about a quarter acre. With this and a combination of a couple other spots about this size. And then the peas, 100 pounds an acre, give or take. And I'll be dividing about 30 pounds up between about 4 different spots. Now this spot, I said I raked it up with my little homemade rake that I pulled. There's another spot that I'll show you. It's further on up. It will be raked just like this, but then there's a third spot that I'm experimenting with a no-till method that I learned, where I cut the weeds, sprayed the weeds to kill them. I'm leaving all that organic matter that's dying and decaying on the ground, and I'm going to spread the seed, and I'm going to roll it with the ATV, and hopefully that the rain comes. We're supposed to get rain tomorrow, thunderstorms, they said, heavy at times, so that rain will drive that seed into the ground and touch the soil, and hopefully we get good soil contact. So stay tuned.